guys, welcome back to the Happy Power channel. Today's date is 3/26/2021, and today we have for you guys, like always, our Daily DZ Fresh. Now, it's a special reminder, my G Fuel code will be boosted from 10% to 30% until, I believe, Monday. So if you guys actually want to support me and get a great discount, use code HAPPY at the G Fuel checkout, or follow the link in the description down below to get 30% off in the easiest ways possible. So without further ado, let's just hop directly into it. So first things up is actually coming directly from, I believe, Fortnite Game, who said this today. Only a few more miles to go before Cascade takes the main stage in Party Royale tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. While we get ready for the show, check out these behind-the-scenes photos of his performance. Alright, so there you guys have it. Cascade should be out tonight at 8 p.m. And of course, he will be doing encore shows, I believe, a few times after that. So I will link the official link down below in case you guys actually want to read through it and see the official time zones for your area. To add to this, it looks like In the Shade YouTube also said this: I'm still being asked if Travis Scott was somehow removed from the files. No, I can assure you he hasn't. His item shop assets are still in the files, and his item shop tabs are still in the API. Alright, so there you guys have it. Looks like Travis Scott is still inside the files, and he still has the possibility of releasing at any time. Into our next for the topic, it's just actually coming directly from, I believe it was over on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and a few other advertisements, but Fortnite X Neymar Jr. is now making their own ads. So here's that in the background video.
Se liga só. Pai vai estar online já já, hein? Valeu, Fortnite!
Alright, and according to leakers, Neymar Jr. or Neymar Jr., not exactly sure how to say it, should be out by the end of April. So pretty cool stuff right there. He's the secret skin for Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 6, which obviously no one really knows why, because how can like a soccer player or a football player be a secret skin and not the actual leader of the Seven? So yeah, weird stuff right there. To add to all this stuff, it looks like the main topic of this video is actually kind of crazy, because rest in peace Fortnite, and also thank you Epic Games, has been trending since last night. So about like 24 to 48 hours so far, these two hashtags have been trending. So in case you guys are curious as far as, well, why, I actually said this as a summary. Rest in peace Fortnite is trending. Summary for those confused: it started with the pro community, per usual. They want the Primal shotgun nerfed. I mean, honestly, don't we all? So not really that bad, but this one's actually kind of bad. Wagers to not be bannable, aka gambling. So yes guys, wagers are in fact considered gambling, and it does in fact go against the Epic Games terms of service. So that is essentially why they are now starting to crack down on wagering and making it impossible to actually do without receiving a ban. Now, the first person who has been warned about this as of yesterday was Clicks, who was actually recently in the Misfits clan just like me. So unfortunately speaking, it looks like, yeah, it started all with Clicks doing lots of wagers, and now the entire community, unfortunately, also has to figure out what to do aside from wagers, because wagers are now bannable according to Epic Games. Now, I'm gonna give my 2 cents on this because I think it's kind of important, and I'm sure you guys also are curious to see what are my opinions on this. First things up is, of course, the Primal shotgun. Definitely an overpowered weapon, and I don't think that it would hurt the game at all to just simply nerf it or make it less available, or even make the fire rate a lot slower, or a load time slower, or something similar to that. Even maybe just nerf the damage altogether. So obviously, I agree with that one. The Primal shotgun is something I die to every single game. I mean, that thing shoots through walls, buildings, absolutely everything. So yeah, not fun. But the wagering, I just can't get my head around that one, because obviously Epic Games is mostly a kids game. You know, my majority of the fan base right now is probably 13 to 16, and sometimes maybe in their 20s, and maybe even rarely in their 30s and 40s, but majority of people watching this video are probably either 18 and below. So it's quite unfortunate, but it is what it is, guys. You know, we can't have people gambling in Fortnite and placing bets, and, you know, just being like adult-like, and actually making the game kind of not safe in a way too, because a lot of people are also betting accounts, skins, money, and just stuff like that. So obviously gambling, it just doesn't go with a kid's game at all whatsoever. And Epic Games does not stand for that, and Epic Games cannot stand for that, because they could actually get sued for not only going against their own terms of service, but also allowing kids to gamble underage, which of course is against the law. So that's my 2 cents on the whole subject, but let's get some 2 cents from other Fortnite creators and of course pro players. I don't understand how most comp players expect communication when they are more toxic and immature than most all other games communities combined. And he also added to this, he said, also, this does not mean that the comp is balanced. It's not. I'm just saying that y'all are so effing immature and toxic towards the devs to be respected by them. It's that simple. And yeah, so I'd have to agree, you know, HypeX has some pretty powerful words right there. Respect isn't always just given, you know, respect is earned. So if you're respectful to the Epic devs and you're respectful to the people who control the competition side of Fortnite, they're obviously going to listen to you if you're being respectful. But if you're saying stuff like you guys are about to see in this video, obviously it's just simply not going to work out. So to add to this, HypeX also said this as his final tweet. This literally proves my points, lol, and don't come here and tell me one person is not the whole community. I can literally list you thousands of tweets like this and thousands of people vouching for them as replies. Also blurt out their name so they won't get attention. And of course, this pro player said, rest in peace Fortnite, this season is worse than Dottie's hairline. Which guys, it's really not funny and it's extremely mature to not only attack the devs, but attack people who have nothing to do with Fortnite competitive. For those you guys have no idea, throughout this video, you guys are about to see a lot of attacks towards Donald Mustard, the creative worldwide director of Epic Games. Not the competitive side, not the gun side, absolutely nothing to do with that kind of Fortnite. The only thing Donald Mustard controls is skins, collaborations, events, and stuff like that. So consider attacking this dev in particular, it's just absolutely ridiculous. And considering most of the community is young and they're acting this way, it's just absolutely ridiculous once again. So to add to all this stuff, we also have for you guys some more pro reactions. So Ronaldo, in no hate, like I get, I'm known for giving hate and all, but in all seriousness, I don't know how much longer the game has with the pro community at least. Maybe the casuals, but there is nothing to stream on Fortnite anymore. Which I have to strongly disagree. I do believe there's a lot of stuff to stream, just simply not for competitive side only. Ronaldo, once again, I'm really confused if Fortnite is actually trying to kill their game. Literally getting rid of wagers of any sort, does not do anything to stream snipers, doesn't communicate, lowering money every FNCS, and overall getting rid of fun. Do you even care anymore? And yeah, I do believe that Fortnite does in fact care. I just don't think they really care about the competitive side because once again, the disrespect is just crazy and imaginable. So I do believe that, yeah, I think that if the competitive players had respect for Fortnite, the respect would also be mutual and they would actually probably listen and go back to raising FNCS prices or payouts, my bad, and also actually listening to the community as far as their complaints in those competitive playlists. So that's just simply where I stand with that, and I'm definitely curious what do you guys think about this down below. And one final thing as far as parting words for this subject, Cypher had this to say today. Fortnite is not a game, they're like a platform. It's a platform for other games, other IPs to exist. It's not going anywhere. And yeah guys, listen to Cypher, he knows some crazy stuff. And last but not least for our final subject, it looks like Fortnite x Hasbro is now officially out, with of course the Leader of the 7 being the first skin out right now. So this actually costs $39.99, so pretty pricey right there, but it looks actually pretty highly detailed. And unfortunately, guys, as well, the shipping will take over 1 year, just like previous released items and Hasbro stuff. So pretty long shipping, very, very pricey, but considering you're waiting that long, it's not too bad. Now, unfortunately, my friends, that's all I have for you guys for this particular video. If you guys like to support me in the best and easiest ways possible, like today's video and comment down below anything for, again, the YouTube algorithm. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys in tomorrow's Daily DC Fresh.
Bye.